I got some amazing fabrics in for some upcoming projects over the next couple months. So it's already the middle of June, so I'm kind of behind, but, well, it's not quite the middle of June, but pretty close. And it's the 11th, I think, today. So these are my rainbows. These are for Pride, which is June, which is now. So we'll see if I can get these out before the end of the month. I love these so much, I might just do them year round. They're not really precise Pride stuff. They're just rainbow. This one is a satin. It's very, has a high sheen. It's really pretty. And this is a cotton, but it's kind of, I don't know, the way it blends, it's kind of like brush strokes. And so they're rainbow. Like I said, they're not exactly the Pride thing. I do have another one coming that is more precise Pride. But this is kind of just basic rainbows. But stuff I did want to try to get out this month. I don't know if I will. And then I have some other projects coming up for other holidays. So here's my patriotic. This is for the 4th of July. I have a lot of small pieces of this. I didn't get a whole lot of yardage. This one here I have a lot of. I thought this was really pretty, so I did buy a lot of that. And this was the piece that started it all. I actually saw this at my local fabric dealer, and I passed it up. I actually put it back. I reached my budget limit, and it just wasn't something I was just like, I have to have it to go over budget. So I left it, and it just kind of was bugging me that I'm not, on top of stuff enough to where, I'm thinking ahead far enough to get holiday stuff done. So I did go ahead and go back and get it. And thank goodness, because it's June, I still haven't started. But then all these other ones are just small pieces. I just wanted a variety. So I have some really pretty ones. I do really like them. This one's really cool. I'm not a big holiday person. I'm more for seasons. I love seasons. It's more natural to me. Holidays are, man-made. And so this one's kind of neat. These ones are really pretty. But yeah, I just kind of wasn't sure, because I'm not much of a holiday person, if I really even wanted to do a lot of holiday things. But I do love the diversity, of always having different, things just getting changed. And, even if it's the same keychains or whatever, the different textures and the different patterns, make it feel different to me. So it's not as boring. That's another reason I really like to get these smaller pieces is, it's just, I get a bigger variety for my money. And, yeah, it's just kind of, lets me do a few little projects, and, then I'm kind of done with those pieces. But things I find really, really pretty, I do like to get more of. So, like this one I did get a lot of. I don't have the Canada Day stuff in yet. I did order some Canadian flags and some maple leaves and stuff like that. That's July 1st, which is even sooner. So I'm hoping I even get the fabric in before Canada Day. So this is for the next couple months. Like I said, we have Pride with the rainbows. I love those colors. I'm for sure probably just going to continue that year round. The, patriotic stuff, there's so many holidays in this country that's patriotic stuff. So I'll probably get in more of this if I can find stuff like this one. If I could find yardage of this, I'd buy so much of this. And like this one I really, really liked because it's the colors, but it's not, as precise, just like the Pride stuff. It's rainbow, but it's not really the proper Pride rainbow colors, in the proper standard, so You know, it's kind of that stuff I like that's similar, but it's not precise. And so, you know, and the same there, I do have some Canadian flag fabric, but the other is just maple leaves, you know, so that'll be fun. That'll be something I might do all the time. I may look for something similar to this. I don't know if I'll keep it in stock or if I'll just get, you know, 5 to 10 yards, but I do love this. And so, yeah, so that's kind of some of our upcoming fabrics. This seems like a lot because it covers the whole table, but it really isn't. Each piece of fabric is actually really small. I think they're like 20 by 20s. So yeah, they're actually not very big, you know, pieces of fabric. So I'll just be doing a few small things on it, and you know, I believe they're all just cottons. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. And hopefully pretty soon the Etsy store will be up and I'll start having some stuff going out.